Hello and welcome to another hardware themed video for you guys today. And today, as you can see, as for the name on the title of this video, and as you see in front of you, we have a ASUS Prime B850 plus CSM motherboard. This is a Ryzen AM5 motherboard, and the reason why I purchased this is because my current motherboard, which is a GIGIBYTE B650 Wi-Fi motherboard, I'm having endless amounts of issues with it. I've had countless blue screens. I've had blue screens on Windows boot ups. I've had endless trouble with it. So it's currently running okay at the moment. I've decided to replace the motherboard with this. I'm sorry if you can hear a bit of a scratching in the background. My kitty cat has decided to use the litter tray, as she always does during one of these videos. But anyway, let's have a quick look at this. So as you can see here, we have the nice little diagram of the motherboard itself. So it's got all the connections, all the things like that. But it's PCIe 5.0 compatible, PCI 5.0 16 times channels, M.2 support. Pre-mounted IO shield, which most of them are pre-mounted anyway, especially the B850 motherboards. BIOS flashback, which is good. 2.5 gigabyte Realtek Ethernet. I don't really use Ethernet in this setup because I have a Wi-Fi card already installed in the system, so I'm going to just use that. So let's just see what it says. It says AM socket, AMD AM socket, AM5 Ryzen 9000, 8000, 7000, which this system is a 7700, so it's easier compatible. One PCIe 5.0 16 slot, one PCIe 4.0 PCIe slot. CPU specifications may vary. Yeah, so it depends on your CPU what that supports, but that's basically the higher rate of it. M.2 slot, M.2.2 slot, M.2.3 slot. So it has got, so it's got 3 M.2 slots, which is the same as this motherboard. And I always love the look of a brand new motherboard. Now, I'm not going to go into the building process. Taking this out, taking that Gigabyte board and putting this in because it's a lot of faffing around, and I haven't really got the patience to it. Right, now before I attempt to install the new motherboard into my current system, I'm just over to the ASUS website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the latest BIOS. I've already got a USB pen in the USB socket, or port should I say. So right, so support drivers manuals. Right, so there it is, B550 plus CMS. Right, drivers tools. Now this will take us over to the ASUS website. Ah, there we are. We're in the support website. So we can actually download all the drivers, but what I need is BIOS. Right, and there only really seems to be one BIOS here. Now, this essentially isn't really needed for this processor to run it, so I've heard anyway, but due to the security issues that many people have experienced with issues with BIOS stability, security, and threats, malware threats, it is always ideal to update your BIOS as frequent as possible as you can. But that seems to be the highest version, so that's version 1065. So we'll download that. Right, so I've got to use a flashback tool. Please rename the BIOS to A5659 cap. Right, so we'll get that. Right, extract. Yeah, so continue. Right, so that, reformat that into ASUS B850. Sorry about the squeaking, it's my chair, it's had it. Right, yeah, right. And then we'll go to that one. We want to paste it in. Right, so that should be all we need to do for that. So that is that's the BIOS all sent into my USB pen. So now we will install install the motherboard in, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, I'll be back in a flash. Right, so as you can see here, I've got it installed. I've got the motherboard installed here, and I am currently updating the BIOS, which on this motherboard you press F3 as boot up, but it looks like I probably will have to reinstall Windows, because for some reason it doesn't like my my setup or the configuration of the drives or something, or it just doesn't like the bloody setup. I think it was because it was from a dodgy board. So because if it comes up in a moment's time, yep, this is my lovely 4K TV, Samsung, right, yeah, and it will bring up, or it may not, watch it may not. Yes, it's this thing. Now, this usually comes up if you have bit-locked drives, but none of my drives are bit-locked. The only thing I can think it might be is the SD card popped in the front, or the USB thing that I use to boot, to re-flash this motherboard might be bit locked, I don't know, but yeah. Oh, right, so anyway, I'm going to have to reinstall Windows, looks like it, but we will get into the BIOS if I can. Oh, F1. Right, I'm pressing delete then. Right, so this is the BIOS for the Prime. This is the most up-to-date version. So let's go into the where is it? Does it? Yeah, it says the BIOS version right there. This came with 60628, I think it came with, and it's now up to 1065. So that is my current processor. That's my RAM clocked, current clocks. Right, so what we need to do is, first of all, we need to update, overclock the RAM and overclock the processor. So we go to AI Tweaker and we do Expo 1 or Expo 2, doesn't matter. I'll do Expo 2, 6000 megahertz, yep. And we need to change that to, where is it? No, what am I doing now? Right, we need to change the ratio clocks per clocks, and we'll stick it at 50.0 or 5 gigahertz. Now what we also need to do is we'll go over to the boots and we'll change the, where is it? Is it boot configuration? Yeah, so we'll change the boot configuration display logo to disabled. So as it boots up, it will list all the things. Yep, right. Right, okay. F10. Right, so they're all the settings that I've pre-selected. So click OK. Now it will list that. Yep, so there's the things changed. Where's the RAM? Right, yep, so there's the system change there. Now, so what I now need to do is I need to go back to advanced and I need to go to, right, where is it? Onboard configuration, is it? Right, no, I need to go to boot. What am I doing? And then I want to change the boot menu to that, which is, that's got my Windows backup on there. So I want to change it to that. Take this bloody thing out. Alright, so yes, and happy times. Right, so I will be back once the Windows has installed, because I doubt you want to look through the whole Windows installation. Everybody knows how Windows installs. Pretty not very good. But anyway, right, so I will be back soon. Right, so this is a few days after the last clip that I did, that's part of this video, and now it is up and running. So I've actually got my SteamDeck all up and running. I will do a video on this. So there's all my apps. I've even got the CPU and all different indicators here, even on the hardware info app. So we click that, and then that brings up a dialog. So click yes, click start. Now this program I have previewed before, I think, on this channel, and this is a very good piece of software. I don't know why it keeps asking me to update it. it's already up to date. So yes, so that, as you can see there, my ASUS Prime B850 Plus is all installed. It's all running okay. The RAM is all running okay. I've already mem tested it. I've already stability tested it, and I've run a few sort of games on it, mainly Euro Trucks, Jurassic World, Evolution, which is the first one that came out in 2001, I'm pretty sure. I have got the second one. I am probably going to get the third one. The second one was, I didn't quite like the second one. I don't think I quite like the fact that you had to go around, hunt the dinosaurs on the land. I know why they did that, because that follows on from the films. But I preferred the actual original one, where you were more of a theme park themed game. But anyway, that's beside the point. So as you can see, it's all up and running. So yep, I've even done the little bit of the background just to hence put the same background in here. I think what you can actually do with this, I will put another video just to indicate it, but I think what you can do with this is you can actually put like your name, put like the name of the selected app. So I'm going to put photo and video there, and I'm going to put computer status there, and just do it that way. Oh, you can actually, oh right, I didn't know that. Can you? Yay! Hey, that's something new that I didn't know. That's a touch screen. That's something I didn't know. And obviously I've got my mic set up there. I've got the system info, sorry, the system volume, media function. So we go into the music. That hence is all the music. That only shifts between tracks. I need a bit of a education of how to set that, because I wanted that to be like a media volume for the tracks, so you could turn down like media player, Windows media player, and on the tracks, so it didn't like mess up the volume of the system, and that's just the brightness of the LCD screen. Right, anyway, that's not the subject of the video, but I thought I'd put it in, just seeing as it was the same purchase that I was doing. Right, anyway, let's get back onto this. Right, so yes, as you can see, it's all installed. The wires are not fantastic. It was just to check that the actual system is up. But you could fill this system, or these cases hence, with a lot of crap, and the airflow will still get through. But yep, there's my little mascot. Funny enough, I got that from a quite good friend of mine, and he's sitting there keeping my GPU guarded. Right, so yep, right. So yeah, so these LED strips are these are a separate purchase from the motherboard and from everything here on Amazon. These were £24 each. You get 2 strips per package, so I had to buy 2 of them. Well, I didn't have to buy 2 of them, I chose to buy 2 of them, and they're all linked up to the motherboard, which I think is that connector there, if you can see that one here, which is the accessible RGB 3-pin plug. And the reason why I bought these is because my last LED setup or light strips were 4-pin. They were 12 volt, these are 5 volt, so these are more less power, but equally more of, I think they look quite top actually. I think they look really, really good. Yeah, it's, what is it? It is 15 inch. Yeah, the 15-inch strips. So, so it's 15 by 15 by 15 by 15. It's not quite 15 inches high, as you can see there. I think it's actually about 12 inches. But if it didn't have this shroud, sorry, this PCU shroud, it would probably be able to like go all the way to the bottom of the case. But because of this design of this case, it can't. And they all connect via these metal magnet tabs, and they're a bit fiddly in putting on. Oops, there we go. It's a bit fiddly putting on, and as you see, it's a bit temperamental in the connection, so it's better off leaving it. I've messed around with this system along quite enough at the current moment. But yeah, so these are called Airgoo neon PC lighting accessible RGB LED strips, and these are compatible with 5-volt 3-pin addressable or ARGB headers or controller. So these will work with any 3-pin controller. Hence, this has actually got a controller for the fans. So there's a little controller box, a commando box in the back that connects all the fans, all the RGB connections on the fans, and then puts it out to one connector on the motherboard. Although I might actually update these into the IQ. This has been a long video in the making actually. IQ link or Q link, I think it's called. Magnetic fans. Just to like cut down all the wires, as you can see, so we haven't got any like loads of wires going through. But that's my next purchase. So yes, I will link this in the description below for people who are after RGB strips. These are quite good. I've run them for probably at least the last 24 hours, and that's why hence the last bit of video was taken a few days ago, because I've had to stability check this system, and as you see, I need to rewire all the rat's nest, or I might just leave it, I don't know. It's no one really looks at this system apart from myself. So anyway, right, so this system is all full to go, all working, been tested out, and yes. Anyway, if you want to purchase anything that I have in this video, I will put a link in the description below of the motherboard and of the strips. So here, also a link to the BIOS, which is now on this USB pen. So yeah, anyway, right, thank you for watching, and yeah, hope to see you next time on another video, but for now, thank you, bye for now, bye. Right, just a little bit of an add-on on here, just so I note it down on the video. If anyone is running an AM5 system, this is one of the settings that I highly recommend you put on. So as you can see here, I'm in my BIOS on the computer, and there's the computer. Right, so what you need to do is, this is a bit different on every single motherboard. The setting is the same on all motherboards, all AM5 motherboards, or at least on AM5 motherboards that I have actually used or witnessed or know about. But this setting is something that you should really enable if you really want to have this firing up quite quickly. Otherwise it's going to take ages for it to fire up, or probably won't fire up anyway, in my experience, post that is. Right, so the first thing you need to do is you go into advanced settings. Now, I don't know why this motherboard doesn't actually go into advanced settings from you pressing the delete key, but it's the way that the motherboard's set up. Right, so also what you need to do is you need to go into AI tweaker. Then you need to find a setting called DRAM, if I can have it. So it's DRAM timing control. So click that. Then you want to have this feature enabled. So it's memory context restorer. So have that enabled. Most motherboards will have that disabled from startup. So if you have that disabled, please do enable it. It enables it to fast boot up, to stop it checking the RAM every single time you reboot. So it just simply says, oh, we've got 1632 gigs of RAM, right, I'll boot up. It just quickly checks the RAM, doesn't thoroughly check it. And also, if you modify the speed, which I highly do suggest you do, modify the speed to the registered, to the required speed of the RAM. And also what you really do need to have is you need to have power down enabled. So have that enabled, have the context restorer enabled, and then click F10. Yeah, obviously we haven't changed anything, so click that, and now it will reboot. There we go. And that initial boot will take quite a while if that media context restorer isn't, memory context restorer isn't enabled, and we have a lovely default image. But anyway, right, so this is really the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time on another video. Also, I do run regular TikToks lives where I play a lot of cool music on gameplay videos. I am currently doing Euro Trucks, so I am doing that currently. I haven't managed to do it for the last week, but that's just because I've had various different things happening with this system. Also, personal family issues that I'm not really going to go through on today's video. But that's life. That's how life is. Sometimes it throws you a bone. Sometimes it throws you a treat. It's just the way the life is. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.